People often assume that intelligence protects someone from making bad decisions. That if a person is smart, educated, or experienced, they will naturally make better choices. But in reality, intelligence and decision-making are not the same thing. Some of the poorest choices are made by people who understand the situation very well. This happens because the brain doesn't use intelligence as its primary decision tool. It uses emotion. When a decision appears, the brain evaluates how it feels before it evaluates what it means. Logic comes later. Often much later. Smart people are especially vulnerable to this because they trust their thinking ability. They believe they can reason their way out of any mistake. But under pressure, intelligence becomes a tool for justification, not clarity. The brain looks for emotional comfort first. Once it finds a choice that feels safe or relieving, intelligence is used to explain why that choice makes sense. This is how rational people justify irrational behavior. Stress plays a major role here. When stress increases, the brain shifts into protection mode. Long-term thinking weakens. Risk avoidance becomes stronger. In this state, the brain favors decisions that reduce discomfort quickly, even if they create problems later. Another factor is overconfidence. Smart people often rely on past success. That success creates a sense of control. And that sense of control can blind the brain to warning signs. When something feels familiar, the brain assumes it's manageable, even when it isn't. This leads to repeated mistakes that seem surprising from the outside. But internally, the brain feels justified. There's also the issue of mental exhaustion. Thinking deeply all the time is draining. Even intelligent people experience decision fatigue. As mental energy drops, the brain seeks shortcuts. Those shortcuts usually come in the form of habits, impulses, or familiar patterns. Not because they are optimal, but because they require less effort. Modern life amplifies this problem. Information is constant. Choices are endless. Pressure is subtle but continuous. The brain doesn't get enough rest to evaluate every decision carefully, so it defaults. This explains why knowledge alone rarely changes behavior. Understanding the right choice doesn't guarantee making it. Decision-making is influenced more by emotional state than by cognitive ability. This doesn't mean intelligence is useless. It means intelligence works best when paired with awareness. Awareness of emotional triggers. Awareness of stress. Awareness of how easily the brain can justify comfort. Smart people don't make poor choices because they lack understanding. They make them because their brain, like everyone else's, prioritizes emotional safety over perfect logic. And recognizing that truth is often the first step toward making better decisions.